How's it going? Your boy TJ. The reacts are back. Trade with Pat, 111k subscribers. I've actually watched this guy grow to 100k plus. The quality of his content now is nuts. Look at the thumbnails. Everything's engaging. The videos itself are quality. We're going to dive straight into it. But the one we're watching today is Easy Liquidity Grab Forex trading strategy that wins 86.96%. Now, I want to know how profitable their strategy is. I want to know what he's talking about, if he actually knows what he's saying is true, and if he can back it up too. So I feel like this is going to be a really knowledgeable. Like and subscribe, and let's just jump into it.
You set up your
right
zone,
now.
price blows right through it, but then shoots back in your direction to the take profit. You've probably seen it 100 times. You've canceled trades, lost trades. Today I'm going to tell you why and give you a secret technique to use this to your advantage, an easy liquidity grab Forex trading strategy. So just smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to watch the whole video because I will be giving away 5 codes, and the first 5 people to use those codes will get 1 free month to my winning VIP trading room. All right, let's go ahead and make some money. I have a bunch of live trades and a full strategy to show you, but
first and foremost, can we just say how engaging is his content? The background's clean, the music, just watch it.
First, let's get into my back test here. I always back test my trading concepts to make sure they work over 100 trade sample size. This lets me solidify the rules of my trading strategy, connect with it so that I'm comfortable to trade it live. And here are the live trades I placed on my FX book. If you look at the top, you can see I won 4 out of the 5 trades I placed this week using this strategy. The average win was over $3,300. The only loss was $1,188. And if we look closer at those trades, I had an Australian dollar position that banked me almost $6,000.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Duration, he's a day trader, number 1, but pretty clean to be fair. The pips, the wins that he's won to losses.
Gold position that went for over $4,400, and a US 30 trade for over $2,000.
Remember, the pairs are very volatile.
Now let's get into the trading strategy and teach you exactly how you can do this on your trading accounts using my liquidity grab trading strategy. And don't forget, I'm giving away free VIP memberships at some point during this video, so stick around. All right, let's continue on with our example from the introduction. You can see here we are in a bit of an uptrend. We're looking for buy trades. Now the price pushes out of this area right here, so this is my demand zone. Or if you're a support and resistance trader, you can have a support at this level right here, because you could see this area held at this point right here, this area held at this point right here. Obviously I prefer demand. That means I create a zone right here as a point of interest when I see the price push out of an area aggressively. This is telling me that my point of interest right here has a lot of buyers that were able to push that price. That means hedge funds, institutions think that this is a good price, and if it's a good price for them, it's a good price for me. The next thing we're expecting here is we're expecting the price to come down to that support or to that demand zone, maybe chill a little bit like this, and then push up and we win our trade. Really that simple. But as I play that out, you can see it's not that simple. Trading is never ever that simple. You can see the price breaks right through the support right here, and right through my entire...
First and foremost, let's not get misguided here, right? He's on the 5-minute time frame. You don't look at overall supply and demand zones. Personally, me anyway, with 5 minutes, you know, you're looking at the hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly for an actual impulsive movement to the upside. We see it break out of structure on the 5 mins, but we don't actually know what the overall market direction is. And this could be, you know, for the video it's great, but also it's, you know, I just would have liked to see an overall market direction and his actual bias to the trade.
Your demand zone right here. So what should I be doing? Well, a lot of people...
I guess he is just showing no real, like, sometimes, I don't know, he's
right
just
here will cancel the trade, or maybe they set a limit order and the price pushed through, it started, and they already lost that trade. But what I'm seeing right here is a liquidity grab. That means that under this
because what I'm trying to say is right now, liquidity grabs are there, but like, where's it LQing to? And you will know this on the higher time frames, which is market structure. Is so key. The price action of where the trade is actually going to impulse from. So I understand with what he's saying, yet the 5 minutes, you can't just say, you know, it's going to be a liquidity grab, we're going to wick out. Yeah, but wick out to where? And if you was on a high time frame, you probably would have seen it better.
Obvious support
That makes
right
no
here,
sense.
and this obvious,
as it's in replay mode, he's just replaying back a trade. He knows where he's coming down to, sets his SL just below where it's come down to, and then hits replay mode and shows you this trade and says it's a great strategy. But the fact of the matter is, an LQ grab, yes, fair enough, but where's it getting the LQ grab from? Because on the 5 minutes we can't see that shit.
Be a supply zone right here is a bunch of trader stop losses, which is liquidity that can be used for a big move. Now, when the price breaks through this zone, breaks through that support, it knocks tons of people out of their trades. They lose their trades, and this liquidity is providing volume, trading activity to the market. And what happens is it actually allows for a huge push up like we see right here, and an eventual quick take profit, as this is on the 5-minute time frame. So what you want to be able to do when you're support and resistance trading or supply and demand trading, which is the way I trade, is see when these liquidity grabs are coming, take advantage of those liquidity grabs, know that this is just broker market manipulation happening right here. Don't cancel that trade.
Broker manipulation. It's market manipulation, not broker manipulation. Every broker is showing the same sort of chart, you know, they're not making it up. So you would say at the start, like institution, the banks, smart money concept sort of strategy, those LQ grabs all the time. Retail traders would have got in at that demand zone, like you said, and then go up. But I actually believe that, like I said, if he zoomed out and price action overall, then it would have been a bit better.
Don't lose that trade. Wait for the grab to happen, and then wait for the big push up like you're seeing right here to win your trade. Now, I have a bunch of great live trades to show you that's going to drill this into your brain and make you win trades using liquidity grabs. Let's get into those now. Here is my first live trade. You can see if we go back a little bit, we are clearly in a downtrend here, so I'm looking for those sell trades. At this level right here, you can see we had an aggressive push down for about 25 pips, creating my supply zone at this level right here. Now, if we play this out, you can see the price goes to that supply zone right here, but I'm not entering at this level right here because I'm waiting for a liquidity grab. So let's play this out a little bit further right here, and you can
see if it goes here.
You can see right here, I get my liquidity grab right there. Now, this wasn't a massive candle, but this is still about 7 pips. This is
well, if you just rewind it back, this is what you should be saying. Massive bearish push to the downside on 5 mins, retracing back, previous high on the retracement, up here, previous lower highs here, high lows, and then this bearish candle respecting the bodies.
A bit further right here, and you can see right here I get my liquidity grab right there. Now, this wasn't a massive candle, but this is still about 7 pips. This is enough to knock a lot of supply and demand traders out of this trade. There's a lot of stop losses are right outside of this zone right here. A lot of support and resistance traders just got knocked out of this trade already. So I didn't enter the trade right there, but here I got my liquidity grab right there. So I
just want to know, yeah, like I've watched this guy a few videos on this channel. But where is the proof of these trades that he's taking? Like, this guy's saying that he can trade, and I can't lie to you, some of the stuff he's saying doesn't make sense. You know, he's going liquidity grab, blah, blah, blah. But these are all replay trades. Like, are these trades that he's actually taken? Where's the 87% win rate? Where are these trades on the live market that you're getting in these entries? Because, quite frankly, he's saying he got in here, but why is his entry down here? Put your entry up here then and say this is the LQ grab entry, not here.
I didn't enter the trade right there, but here I got my liquidity grab right there, so I entered the trade. Let's see exactly what happened. Let me play this thing out. You could see.
Like, guys, I'm spending my time, and so are you, watching this content. And I don't want to flame this guy because I really like his content. I really like what he does on his channel. But come on, man. Like, there's got to be some sort of proof on these trades that he's preaching. Otherwise, anyone can go into replay mode and go, wow, look at this trade, look what happened on this day, blah blah blah, make it up.
it goes in my direction, and that's just an amazing win right there. You could see.
And he said he was getting in on the liquidity grabs. The whole point of the strategy. Yeah, he's below the resistance.
This went for 5R. I made 7.
I've spoken way too soon. Hold on a second. 065837. Guys, his entry is exactly what he's saying not to do. Don't enter here, enter in the LQ grab. The LQ grab, it's miles away from his entry, technically on the 5 mins. He nearly got stopped out. So,
amazing win right there. You could see this went for 5R.
He's preaching a strategy that he's not even done himself. 86837. 837, yeah.
And that's just an amazing win right there. You can see this went for 5R. I made $7,000 on this trade, all because there was a ton of liquidity above my supply zone right here. So as soon as that liquidity got scooped up by this candle wick right here, you can see the price pushed down aggressively, and that's how you know it's a liquidity grab. When there's a huge move like this, it's almost always a liquidity grab. All right, let's go into another example.
Again, he said a huge move like this, there's always going to be a liquidity grab. Yeah, this move didn't even take place, so you can't use this as a confirmation of an LQ grab. This was just a trend. It was a trend, you know, respecting the previous bodies. Yeah, it wicked out on the 5 mins, but
move like this, it's almost always a liquidity grab.
Seems like I'm flaming this guy. I'm really not. I'm just trying to be, you know, two perspectives. It's the whole point of reacting. I want to have my opinion to it too, and see if you guys can understand where I'm coming from, but also where he's coming from. Okay, this is no hate. Go into
another example here. This is an awesome gold trade right here. You can see this is very similar to the last one, right? We have a huge push out of this area right here, and this creates my point of interest. This creates my supply
makes
zone
sense.
Right
makes sense.
Here. So the next thing I'm looking for is I'm actually waiting for that liquidity grab, because this is my liquidity grab trading strategy. You can see the price does come to my zone right here. I didn't trigger my trade at this level right here as the price.
I'm telling you, there is no way this trade stayed in profit and didn't hit SL, man. With broker spreads, that's
price entered the supply zone for the first time, and if I did, I would have lost, right? Because price would have pushed down right here and then came up. Like, and what did it come up into? It came up into my liquidity grab right here.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is the SL? Where does it end of the LQ grab? Let's just replay. Let me just go back on this trade. It come up here, ready? Previous high of the zone, high or low. Boom. It wicked out there.
Watch. Grab, because this is my liquidity grab trading strategy.
That's the price action strategy.
Price does come to my zone right here. I didn't trigger my...
Look. Where did it sell to? Come back up. Pull back. Bang.
I trade at this level right here as the price entered the supply zone for the first time. And if I did, I would have lost, right? Because price would have pushed down right here and then came up. And what did it come up into? It came up into my liquidity grab right here. There's a ton of liquidity at this area right here. We want to see that grabbed. And then all I'm doing is setting up a sell stop order. I want to see that previous candle right there broken, and that's where I entered the trade, right? We had the liquidity grab. I'm expecting a big push down.
20 pips SL. It's a 20 pip SL. 100% tapped out. 100% tapped out on this trade if you had normal SL.
And let's play this trade out. Because this was a gold trade right here. This one was a little bit slower, but eventually did smash my take profit at this area.
Well, like, firstly, 1938.74. That's not the SL that he's put on here. So he had to move his SL because otherwise he would have got stopped out.
Eventually did smash my take profit at this area right here for 4.
But nevertheless, it's a 50 pip trade or 45 pip trade. 45, 50 pips. And it is a good trade.
$4,000. This wasn't as good an example as the other.
Oh, look at that. Tapped. come back up.
One, but it's quite clear this was a liquidity.
And the reason why, if I quickly go back,
this wasn't
let me
as
show
good
you.
an example as the other one, but
I'm not trying to flame him, but look, 1938.43. That's basically where it touched, and his SL was supposedly 50, which is on here. Broker spreads on sells because these are buy prices, 2-3 pips. Boom.
it's quite clear this was a liquidity grab at that level, and then price started to push down. Now, if you want trades like this trade, I recommend you sign up with the best broker in the business, Hanko Trade. This is where I'm doing all of my trading because the trading conditions
What is this?
are right, the spreads are right, and you just win more trades when you're trading with Hanko Trade. So if you're a new trader or an existing trader, click the link in the free, and that's where you can place your trades. Now, this next trade here didn't go in my direction. You can see it's very similar to the other trades. It's another sell trade example. I have my
This up here is the LQ grab.
supply zone at this area right here. I'm seeing the liquidity grab at that level right here, but sadly the price just opened the trade at my sell stop right there, pushed up, smashed me out of that trade.
Don't get why he's buying on the bottom of the supply zone. If he thinks it's going to wick out, that entry is way better, which is minimal loss. I don't get it.
It's quite clear that there was more liquidity at this level right here. It seemed
previous highs on the 5 mins, wicked out to it and then sold off, made new lows,
like
failed the overall market direction, right? We make new lows down here, comes up, wicks back below, pulls back up, retests the bodies, goes up, then wicks out, creates a LQ grab, then sells off. So this is all noise. You don't trade this. I don't know, it's different strategies, okay? He's thinking, you know, sold off here, but because we haven't made new lows, the market's flipping and we're going impulsive. We're changing into a bullish market because we're not being able to make new lows and we broke highs. I can understand though if he's thinking, you know, we're going to get a rejection, but 1, 2, 3 pulls up. When you see it touch 3 times, it's changing direction, but the reason his strategy is basically, you know, we sold off here, it's made new lows, we're retracing here, and then we're going to go low again.
Right here,
that would have been noise too.
Bigger support, and you can see the liquidity grab actually happens a little bit later on. You can see price pushes off of this resistance right here, and then the liquidity grab happens here. And what happens after that liquidity grab? What you expect to happen. The price pushes all the way down here, okay? So the liquidity grab did happen. I just didn't see the markets the way I should have seen the markets at this point.
Which is fine.
End up getting a huge sell-off like I was expecting, but it seems like the real liquidity was above this area.
Well, again, like on these other analysis, right, we've broken out, made new highs, made new lows. Now we've got to retest at least the high low here, or the previous high or the body of the wicked out zone. Like, it's got to pull back. So I don't understand why he's getting in this entry, because his own strategy is LQ grabs, which, even though this is the LQ grab, overall, if you looked on a bigger time frame, it would have made more sense. But in the small time frames, why are you entering here, not up here?
Area right
I don't know.
here. So
Maybe it seems like I'm flaming him,
I was
but
looking at, not the area
I'm really not.
down here. It is what it is. You lose some trades. I lost around $1,100 on this one, but I did end this week with a solid trade on US 30 for.
I would have liked to have seen also this trade here that he said he's lost. Like show the losing trade.
$2,000. You can see we get a solid push out of this area right here, making this my supply. The price pushes out of this area, a lot of big red candles. So this is my area of interest. This is where the banks, the hedge funds are obviously looking at the price because it gets pushed down so aggressively at this point. So now you know I'm waiting for the price to come back to that zone. And what do I want to see? This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see the price break through my zone right here as a liquidity grab. Now, instead of just entering right away, I want to see this candle right here get broken at this level right here. Now, there was a ton
it's got a sell
of
stop
liquidity
right now
above this zone right here, so I'm expecting price to push down aggressively at this point right here. You could see I play the trade out and you see exactly what happens. It goes in my direction, smashes my take profit, even goes a little bit further. Could have had a better risk reward ratio on this one. That's fine, but it made me over $2,000 on this move. On this one, price did come back up to test that supply, but it was a strong supply and it pushed the price down once again. Now, when you're trading Forex, there's so many things that you can look for to win a trade. This is just one extra thing you could add to your arsenal. So when you see the price break through a zone, whether it's a demand zone or a supply zone, it doesn't mean the trade is over. Just wait, use yourself a sell stop or a buy stop, wait for those candles to get broken, get that entry you deserve, and obviously make that money. Now, you waited all this time and I promised 5 free codes. Those free codes are available on your screen right now. Pause if you want to use them. The VIP room is performing very, very well now. We are winning trades. We're making money. Thanks so much for watching this video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see next. Maybe watch this video right here. Definitely watch this video right here. And I'll see you next week. Much love.
I mean, yo, again, I'm going to say it. I love his content. First and foremost, I love his content. He's clearly a day trader. I'd say he's a scalper because the way that he trades is 5-minute time frame, small time frame, in and out, in and out, in and out. Positive video. I mean, he showed the profits. It would have been good if he showed, like, if he took these trades on his, like, VIP, which he's trying to advertise, show us the VIP trades of these trades actually being sent. And yeah, that would have been class. Show us the withdrawals for if this was a week of trading strategy. Show us your weekly profits using this strategy. Show us the withdrawal that with that broker that he was advertising. Just certain things, man, that he should be doing that he's not doing, which is questionable. But nevertheless, you can't argue. It's free educational content. There would have been a lot of people watching, trying to understand what he is talking about and gather their own thoughts in their head of where it's actually, you know, how it's actually making a sort of money. But great video from this guy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.